Hey guys, in this episode, I'm going to talk to you about 10 tips and why buying commercial property might be the right avenue for you. Buying commercial property for the first time might feel intimidating, but with the right approach, it can be one of the smartest investments you'll ever make. I'm going to break down 10 tips for purchasing your first commercial property. And I wish I had this when I first started. Why? Because remember, I'm an old guy. We didn't have these avenues when I was getting started. But it can be a very powerful move if you play your cards right and you follow the basic 10 first steps. You might be asking, why buy commercial property? Before we jump into this, I'm going to let you know that buying commercial property is a great investment worth considering because it can give you income potential. Commercial properties often bring in higher rental income in comparison to residential leases. Longer leases, which we do not get on residential. Usually residential is 1 year. Commercial properties can be 3, 5, 7, 10 years. Your asset is also going to be growing, similar to residential. Number 3, you have control of the property. Since you have control of the property, you might take advantage, open up your own business, and rent out the other side. Or you pick what kind of tenant you want to put in. Remember, the leases are longer, which is going to benefit you in the long run. Understand the needs of what type of property you're looking for, because you have many choices. You can do retail space, office building, warehouses. Defining your needs helps you focus on the right options that are best for you. Remember to set a budget. Determine how much you can afford. Don't forget to include additional costs like property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Having a clear budget will prevent you from overspending. And for those of you in Florida, keep in mind insurance. Some other item to consider is the location. As the cities grow, population grows, retail shops, office buildings, light industrial, they tend to cater to that clientele because population is growing, which is a good venue and a good financing option for you to consider. Remember to speak to a lender before you start your venture, because you might be shooting for $1 million worth property and you only qualify for $200,000. So speaking to a lender before you start your journey is a great tip that I would recommend you do. Now, hiring a real estate agent is crucial. You need to find somebody that's familiar and knowledgeable with commercial property. A residential agent sometimes doesn't know enough about commercial property and can hinder you. Remember, hiring and having the good team with you is going to bring in better revenue and better results. Think about the tenants you plan to rent out the property to. You might be thinking, I'm going to buy an office building, but you want to rent it out for an HVAC guy, to a plumber. Well, that's not going to work unless they do office work. Usually, offices have modern amenities, which is going to help you in your expense ratio. Another thing to consider is negotiation. If you have the right real estate agent on your side, you're going to be able to negotiate better, increase your returns, and obviously make your investment a better avenue. Remember that owning a commercial property comes with expenses as well. You're going to have unexpected repairs. You're going to have maintenance costs. Having a good, sound plan is crucial. And number 10, remember that a long-term investment is long-term. Don't think this is like residential properties for people that are flipping. Although there are people and companies that flip commercial properties, the rules are a bit different And you have to have a right team behind you. And I keep mentioning that because I've been there and I want your investments to grow. Remember to take your time, ask for help from professionals that know what they're doing, and having the right team behind you is crucial. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope you do well in your investment journey.